Hi. Okay, so, it's like, there are these two one's a counterpart, one's a karmic. Doesn't matter, really. It really doesn't matter. 22 on the timer literally just goes to show you it doesn't fucking matter because, you know, if I were to judge somebody for being who they are, then, you know, then I'm just putting myself in a position where I'm obviously going to be judged, right? So, which I've done multiple times, you know. We all do it. So I wrote this new card for my twin. Okay, it's not honestly for my twin, really. Okay, sorry, you know what? I changed that. I take it back. This is for the fucking karmic, okay? 1, 2, 3 on the timer. Yeah, exactly. This is for the fucking karmic, okay? And this, I'm gonna put this in parentheses, actually, so we know, this is the fucking karmic, okay? Because, oh yeah, by the way, I wrote Caney, trigger Caney, because I was gonna write Kang, like King, and then but like Queenie, you know, so I wrote Caney, like Queenie, or Kang, but now it's Caney, so it has King and King and Queenie in it. Trigger Caney. Yeah, I have time on my hands right now, so on the back of that is self-worth. I think that's actually the perfect place to put it. So we're gonna get some messages from your divine masculine and / divine feminine higher self. Okay. Yeah, okay, so for my twin, I have how do I fix this, which I feel like that's going to just transfer over to your twin. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, okay, so, because I just checked my twin's, like, page today. And, it never... I'm just laughing because, like, there were so many the reason I wrote Trigger Caney was because I went on this person's page and they just always make me laugh, and I don't want to laugh because I feel as though I don't know what's going on with them. Oh my god, sorry, I just saw something that reminded me of them as I looked out the window, but it's like there's a lot of mirroring happening, so there may be some mirroring. If you're like resonating with this anecdote that I'm telling you, there's probably a lot of mirroring going on with your twin. But okay, doubting, but I'm trying. So they're trying, yeah. But I want to shuffle the deck, bro. I'm a work in progress, much love. That's definitely them too. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, duh. No, I'm kidding. I take it back, because like everybody... We also, though, have my love for you is quite infinite, so it's like even though they want 420 on the timer, and like earlier 423 earlier I could smell like when I was looking at their page, I could smell weed. I kid you not, like every single freaking time I connect with this person, and it's been like a really long time, I always smell weed. Or like it's just a random thing. I'm just laughing because I really love them like so freaking much. They're a dark night of the soul right now though. I can already tell. But oh wow. It says we're reaching union. I can feel it sooner rather than later. Oh my god. 5:05 on the timer too. That's actually pretty cool. I might pull some tarot. We're gonna keep that one, and then I'm gonna shuffle this. Yeah, okay, like right now would be a great time to pull Trigger Caney, because I'm with my twin, honestly. I'm with my twin because a lot of my bullshit came from my ex, and a lot of the bullshit, and I'm trying to like fix that about myself, but it's also hard when like you can't open up to somebody right away about what you went through with somebody, like all the details, but then they like judge you anyway, you know, because they don't understand, right? So because they haven't heard the full story, but then it's like they're like, well, why don't you just tell me like all at once? And I've had people do this. I've had multiple people that I've talked to like be like, well, tell me the whole story, right? But you know, it takes time. So yeah, like I feel as though I got judged pretty harshly. But it's kind of funny because, you know, it made me understand that really I can't be broken. And it made me like more positive, actually. Like I feel like the actions I took kind of after realizing what was happening to me were a lot more positive. And yeah, like towards, you know, other people who may have displayed these like toxicity, other people who have displayed this toxicity and stuff like that too. So it's like, you know, nobody wins, right? Nobody's right, but at the same time we can understand where people are coming from, you know? I feel really good, actually. I feel really good about where I'm at in life. And like I hope I can send that love and positivity to you, because there is something I realized today, like it really doesn't matter, you know? Right after I said the weed thing, after looking at this person's page, I think you feel my feelings. I'm aware of that on this card. Look, like what the fuck, you know? This shit, I can't help being a psychic, okay? It's not one of those things where I'm like, oh, look at me. Like there definitely was a point in time where, okay, yeah, I put a label on it and was super happy and psyched to see that like I could be a little entitled about it. But, or not entitled, but I could be happy about it. I could have self-worth. Obviously my twin was triggered by a lot of things before that. So they didn't appreciate when I like fully found out, because I didn't know my own power. My birthday just came on the timer. So yeah, as soon as I said I didn't know my own power. So really, and actually, like I feel like everyone doesn't believe you when you say that, or it feels like it. Maybe that's okay, it's not, whatever, but I felt that way. And then my twin was like super, yeah, and I get it, because but I looked at this person's page today and I just started laughing because like I could instantly sense what was happening, you know? And it was actually a similar thing, 9 on the timer, so I think humanity is shifting. And I'm realizing how powerful you are too, collective. You might be a Cancer. We are in 2 Cancer seasons. We have the tropical Cancer season, and then we have the Vedic one. Give me a second. And my number keeps popping up on the timer, so I'm really happy because I feel like I'm stepping into my light. Okay, sorry about that. And then my twin's number just came up too. So yeah. Trigger Caney. Yeah, and anytime I like think it's like the karmic, I'm like Trigger Caney now, you know? So it's good. We're all good here. Oh wow, I'm just gonna show you this one without saying it out loud. And I feel like this is between you and your twin, okay? Or I'm just gonna put it up. Yeah, okay, cool. And just pause for that, because it's a special one. That's why I don't want to like say it out loud. So just pause on the video and just like take a look at it. Okay. Oh, this is really sweet. I think this is, and 10-10 on the timer. It's like you folks understand each other really well. Oof. On the back though, it says this, so there's definitely still some work to do, but like this is the sweetest thing. And then we had 10-10 on the timer, and then we had this, right? So I feel like that the reason that popped out was because there's hope. Yay! And then we have sending love, and I feel like that's on both of your ends. I felt very happy when I connected. I felt very energetic and very protected. Okay, so this is from them to you. You know, they're obviously like, what's the other one that we had? Oh, wow. Yeah, this came up. I knew this was there too. Okay, so, but we had another, forget it, whatever. This is from you to them. Sometimes I don't feel like you're mine officially, and then I pray and remember you are. So you are connected, very connected to spirit, and therefore, I feel like this is them to you. I will cherish you until the day we never part. Exactly. That's a TF joke. It means that like you folks have 11:55 on the timer. Y'all folks out there who are listening have had past lives. So it's like, you know, in the 5D and everything. It doesn't matter if there are karmics, you know. I think this is both of you. Huh! Wow! Huh! This is like the epitome of a twin flame connection, okay? It says, I hate nothing about you. I try, but I can't. And that's how I felt when I was looking at their page. Because despite any fucked up shit, and they did do fucked up shit, okay? They did do some fucked up shit. And I was pretty vocal about the fact that they did fucked up shit. In the best way I possibly could, you know, after someone does fucked up shit to you. So maybe I could have even been more, but it is what it is, you know? I feel like this is also them to you. Rest beautiful. You deserve time to breathe. And I think this is you to them too. And I think that's why actually today was a great day to connect, if you did connect with them. And it doesn't matter who reached out to who, because I feel like the balance, I'm gonna pull some tarot, but I feel like the balance will, it'll correct itself, you know? It'll correct itself. You know? It will. Yeah, okay. I think that this is... Yeah, them to you. I'm understanding who you are authentically. It's such a pure love you embody. And this is them to you. It just says you're not gonna see it for a while, so yeah. So but they are gonna communicate with you, just as you're not gonna see it for a while though. And that's pretty direct. 14 on the timer, yeah. Very lucky numbers too. Shall we pull one more? Okay, so them to you. Oh, wonderful. Okay, see, I'm obsessed, greatly obsessed in a great way. So yeah, they don't like feel resentful or bitter or angry towards you today. They feel very connected with you. And they're fighting back ego and stuff like that, so. Oh. Yeah, they're figuring it out. How do I fix this? Whoa. How do I fix this? Yeah. They are treading cautiously, that's for sure. That is for sure. Okay, that's it for this though. Let me put these away. But I'm really happy I was able to give you these because I don't know, collective, I think you're doing a wonderful, loving job of caring for your counterparts while also maintaining a healthy separation if you are in separation. If you are currently in union, I'm extremely, extremely, genuinely happy for you. And really, I really am. And I hope that, you know, whatever, maybe you're on this video though because you might be experiencing just general communication issues. To be honest and frank with you, I feel like I am in union in my connection as of today. However, I feel, because like, you know, it's hard to, it's like, yeah, it's a weird thing. It's a really weird thing. And, it's hard to explain. And, yeah. Whether you consider it to be in the 5D or the 3D, because that could also look different for different people and for different situations. I just feel your energy connecting with mine today. So maybe there just is a reason that you clicked on this video. I mean, no relationship is perfect, even if it is in union in the 3D. You know, yeah, personally, like, yeah, I just see it that way. So if it does resonate with you, you know, yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so and I also feel as though if you are resonating with this video, you've picked up baggage, you've been the reason a lot of emotional baggage of other people hasn't like destroyed their lives, okay? Not your life, their life. And it's because you're a light worker and you're a person who, I was gonna say person of color, and you probably are, because a lot of us, we understand what it's like to, you know, live in families where it's a lot about, you know, keeping, like the cultural communities that we live in are very like soul tied, you know, in a very heartwarming way, and things can get really stressful and just uncomfortable, but I feel like at the end of the day we know kind of how to keep things, you know, at a pace where we understand like the way the world works is not understandably perfect, it's imperfect. And you know, there's a lot of privileged you know, energy, or not like privileged mentalities, I should say, who don't quite fully understand this. And it doesn't matter if you're POC or not POC, really at the end of the day these are energies. But I definitely do feel that, you know, as a POC myself and talking to other POCs who I've experienced similar things, and talking to, you know what, amazingly, it's also talking to, or not amazingly, but it's just, I think it's a beautiful thing when privilege can be admitted. And I've talked to some beautiful souls out there who don't abuse their power, and they don't abuse their privilege, and they're beautiful souls, and they're not necessarily POC, you know, and they are able to see this world right now that we're living in at least in the United States, for what it truly is, despite, you know, what people try to cover up. So those beautiful souls, I'm really appreciative of you. Thank you so much. That's pretty much all I have to say about that. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I just think it's an important like statement to make though, because obviously the people who aren't willing to come to terms with what's really going on in everyday life may have their own baggage with this 10 of Wands, and they're unable to, you know, their ego is preventing them, just like in a twin flame connection, right? Ego is preventing from, you know, and none of us are perfect. We all have imperfections, but there's definitely an imbalance. And I just want to basically make it clear, I'm grateful for those who you know, might not consider themselves a minority, like a transgender person, a lesbian, a gay person, a queer person in general, a non-binary, a gender flex, gender fluid, you know, anything of that nature, asexual, intersex, like I said in another video, I felt like there was definitely in one of my 2 channels, either Thrival or Fifth Ed Slay, like there's somebody who is an intersex person who was watching. I felt that. But don't, yeah, anyway, whatever. I was gonna say, like, don't feel the need to like out yourself if you're, you know, uncomfortable with that 2033 on the timer. Because I like, again, I'll whatever resonates with you is great. And if you want to drop a comment, if you want to like, and you want to subscribe, I'm not freaking stopping you. But yeah, like, cool. Okay, cool. All right, we have Judgment in reverse, which is, yeah. We're in a very solid, like, people-y energy right now. It's really fucking cool. Oh wow, and something just dawned on me, and I think it dawned on my twin. I think we have these like brain syncs that happen. We have the World in reverse and the 2 of Pentacles. So yeah, again, they're kind of juggling different energies or I don't know. I don't really know what they're juggling, but they're juggling, maybe it's their like ego or like their mentality as well. It doesn't necessarily even have to be karmic partners or karmic third party people. I feel like it's honestly comes down to a mentality thing, and that's what the World in reverse, it doesn't, this, I feel like this is actually like a mental state, right? 22 on the timer, exactly. So yeah, it's like they can't really see what, yeah, we have the Queen of Cups, which is your energy, and then we have yeah, I think you're a visionary. You're somebody who has an active imagination in a possessive but loving way. Like, you want to make sure your partner feels like loved. Okay, I think possessive came out, honestly. I'll be honest with you. I think it came, what I felt, okay, so I personally always thought I was a controlling person, even in like in a previous relationship that I had. And then what I realized is that like the mirroring thing in twin flame connections is such a big blossoming part of understanding your self-love journey as well. Because what I realized is actually I was mirroring a lot of the I was gonna say capabilities, but it's traits, I would say, of my partner or ex-partner. And yeah, what I realized was like I wasn't actually the jealous type. It was my partner, and because they were controlling me, a lot of that reactive abusive behavior was coming out in reaction to a lot of what they were doing to me. You know, the gaslighting, the different, you know, different ways that they were speaking to me, things like that. The energy, the intense, like intimidating, aggressive kind of nature of things sometimes, with how they interacted with people in general. And I know it's not me, because I know they've been this way with other people as well. And wow, and yeah, I had some syncs on the timer just then. So it was a lot of like reactionary abuse and things like that that occurred, because you have to also realize like you are a human as well. Soul Tribe, I'm speaking directly to you. You're a human, and don't forget that. Regardless of what trigger Kanye may do, you know, or your twin, you know, just know I'm speaking to you directly right now, that you personally are a human, and no matter what anybody says, like, you can be provoked, you know, you can be. And yeah, these are like really important things just to note and everything like that, because relationships are really freaking tricky. But we do have the 2 of Cups. Oh, and we do have the Chariot. We have the 4 of Wands in reverse, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Chariot, and the Eight of Cups in reverse, and the Two of Cups upright. So they're moving forward. This is really cool. Yeah, we have the Two of Cups indicating a truce almost. With the Lion here, they may be a Leo, or you may be. You're very loyal to each other though, which is what's really great about this. And with the Chariot, that's a really progressive in terms of like your thought process. It does affect their thought process too, so just know you are making an impact on them. When you speak your truth, they're currently capable of speaking their truth. So, and this might not show on social media pages. They may be speaking up to their family members, and they may be speaking up to abusive friendship circles and karmic connections, karmic partners, partners of the past. Like they may be speaking up to, if they're in the public eye, they may be speaking up to followers and things like that, or like Facebook friends, or like Twitter followers, or in general, like with their career, they may be speaking up more as well. We have the Page of Cups, so I feel like they're sending you a message now, emotionally in tune with who you are. We had the message earlier that said, I will reach out very soon. You might not see it for a while. So I feel like they might post something like really emotional, or they might send you a text or a like a DM or something like that. Yeah. Do we have any other messages? You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna do something real quick. So, whoops. Let me just find my lighter so I can yeah, okay, I'll be right back, y'all, because I'm gonna get that, and then I'm also gonna do something else. Here, so we're just gonna sage this break so that when I come back, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it here so that when I come back, it'll be like a clear space. Okay, I got hella confirmation just now on some shiz. I saw my birth time as a synchronicity just now, or sorry, birthday, and I saw my like real birthday. So I have one, of course, for like the States, and then, but because of my like roots, oh my god, I just saw 9/11 on the timer. Yeah, maybe this is like an emergency message for somebody in the middle of this video, but if you have ancestral roots that are not where you currently live, and your soul ties and your like when I say like branded family, I mean it's like that's a bloodline right there, you know, and that goes back to the days of like sages and things like that, you know, who are like authentic and stuff. Like if you have like Vedic roots, or if you have like, you know, ancestral roots, like I don't know, Zambia just came to mind. So if you lived in Zambia, or if you have family in Zambia, or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, like if your roots kind of go back pretty far, that's why I consider my actual day one day after, because like technically on US time it's a particular day, but because I feel like the people who are around me on the day I was born, I know exactly who they are and where they came from and stuff, and I know like the time that it would be where they are, and they're really, obviously they live in that area, you know, and I've visited that area many times, so I feel more connected to that space just because I was born in a particular way, like a particular kind of town or whatever. That's not really my like roots. Doesn't mean like the energies of that place were the ones that were the energies of like me, you know. So yeah, so that's just a shout out to like my birthday. But yeah, we have the 8 of Wands in reverse. Also, yeah, with the Page of Cups and the 8 of Wands in reverse, I'm gonna read from the guidebook. Okay. 31 on the timer. I'm really curious what that angel number is indicating. But let's even break it down. We have the three, like we have 2 3s, and then we have 2 1s. So really what I feel like with this number is just that it's 1 is independence, it's a pioneer, it's motivation, it's new beginnings. It could be like new starts, fresh starts to things, which means like different like a new approach to something, like a different like a shift, you know. And then we have the 2 3s, you know. The 3 in numerology like indicates like liveliness, like passionate communication, things like that. So I feel like with this 8 of Wands in reverse, like there might be some disputes that they're undergoing that honestly they might not have anything to do with you. Blame shifting is something that also happens with narcissistic abusers. So if you consider your twin that, or if you consider like an ex, like a karmic that or something, just know that those internal disputes are exactly that. They're internal, you know. They're internal. It's a mental battle they're having with their self, like nature versus nurture, what they were taught, what society told them, what their parents told them, like versus like who they actually are on the inside in their core, you know. But with this Page of Cups, I feel like they might be spiritually in tune, because I'm sensing with the fish, and also this hat, doesn't it kind of look like a fish? Yeah, so yeah, I feel like with the 2, I feel like a very pretty Scorpio and Pisces are what really are calling out to me with this card. So yeah, and also Cancer, because you have the water. So might be Cancer and Pisces actually, because we have the sand and the water, but Scorpio too. So Scorpio, yeah, you might be dealing with the Scorpio, a Cancer sun, Cancer moon, Cancer Mercury, Cancer rising, something Cancer, because we have the land and the sea, and the Cancer sign is that of a crab, which can float between the yep. So we just ended a cycle. Sorry, I was looking at the timer as well, because it was 59, 34, 33, 59, it got to 30. So they wanted to communicate with you that they're emotionally indecisive. With this fight, they're emotionally indecisive. But the flip side of that is that they're spiritually in tune. I know that's like almost contradictory. Right? They're spiritually in tune, but they're emotionally indecisive. I think it's a great growth sign though, because it means that their growth in spirituality is causing them to not impulsively say something stupid. which is a really, really, yeah, we have the Empress card. So they may be a divine feminine, nurturing, Ace of Pentacles. I feel like that's where the reading will probably just, I don't know, unless we can also just check, yo, I've been really wanting to break out the Pride Tarot deck again, but I really want to go and research all the collaborative authors of the deck, artists of the deck, authors and artists, because, you know, there's a guidebook and words as well as art. So I've been really wanting to really put some effort into understanding that deck, which is why I haven't been using it. So if y'all like have been mad or something or frustrated, I don't feel like the Soul Tribe really gets like mad. Well, yeah, actually no, I've seen some kind of bitter comments, but who's not gonna have bitter comments when you're, you know, just saying, you know, but you know. Okay, we have the double, the Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Heartbreak card in reverse. So there's some secret, there's a secret. Maybe it's like the Seven of Cups in reverse. Again, I think it's just, let's like take a look though. Can we clarify this? I'm gonna clarify it using the Mahogany Tarot deck. Why is this devil out here? Oh, we have the Page of Cups again. Ah. So, oof. And we have the Fool in reverse. So maybe it's like, again, it's like a lot of different decisions, like bad, just harmful acts, you know, things that maybe like they, I don't know. The Fool in reverse though could also mean like, again, they're not being impulsive. Maybe it's like they're taking their time with things, you know, which is like totally fine. I see them kind of really looking at you right now, like really looking at you. Yeah, but I really want to clarify this double energy, because wait, maybe Spirit is saying this Page of Cups. Spirit, what are you saying? Are you saying the page? No, they're saying no, the Page of Cups does not clarify the devil. So the Page of Cups was clarifying the Page of Cups and basically saying they are going to communicate and make some sort of offer. With the Fool in reverse though, maybe they're trying not to act the fool about it. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse, yeah, because you're not a victim anymore, you know what I'm saying? So they know they can't entice you in a weird way. So maybe it is an apology, because with the Fool in reverse, maybe they don't want to just start fresh with you without an apology. Maybe they're considering and emotionally in tune with who you are and what happened between the two of you. You know, it might be a while, they said, till you see it on that card though. So I feel like that's important to take into consideration. But let's clarify this devil energy. You have the Queen of Swords and the Four of Wands. I don't know. I don't feel, I think this is separate. Let me focus, okay? Let me focus. This is clarity. Okay, now I can clarify this devil energy. Clarify it. Okay, yeah. Three of Wands in reverse and Four of Swords in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse. So maybe this is them actually coming to you. Maybe they see you as some, that's interesting. Maybe they see you as King of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe, what is the King of Pentacles in reverse anyway? I mean, obviously we're dealing with pentacles, right? So it's someone who has a handle on stability in some type of way. But it's in reverse, so maybe They want to mess with your stability. They want to mess with it. I feel like maybe that's why, but I don't know. Let's see. No, I'm spirit saying no. That's no. No, that's not it. So then what is the King of Pentacles in reverse? I keep picking this up and then putting it back down. Wait, maybe this is vice, weakness, ugliness, perversity, corruption, and peril. Maybe they see you as corrupting them. And that's why the devil is here. Like, they see you as somebody, like, it's almost like they see happiness as corrupt. That's funny. I mean, I almost said my twin's name, but I get it. Like, I get it. I get why you would think that. We have the World card, though. Yeah, if the World card and the King of Pentacles in reverse is clarifying the devil, they might just consider that like the end of their fun being with you. So they might actually consider you the devil energy because you're trying to bring them into like a light worker type of responsibility, and they might see that as like a mistress type of, or a like a, what do you call, whatever the male form of a mistress is, I don't know. Thinking of like a page boy or like a pool boy. Yeah, whatever like the masculine form of that is. Maybe they kind of see you as that or something. I don't know, but actually no, I do know. I feel like that's it. Yeah, we have the Eight of Wands upright this time as well. So the Eight of Wands upright means that they should slow down before doing something impulsive. Yeah, again, I think that's why they're taking their time, because they don't see you. You might be extremely happy, and the one thing that kind of like, because you're extremely independent, you're extremely successful, you're extremely stable mentally, emotionally, and financially, and they might actually see that as kind of disrupting whatever chaos, like they might see that as disrupting like their agenda, you know, because I feel like they are a bit of a chaotic individual, your twin. And that's not to say like that's bad or anything, but so they may actually see a disruption in what you are, or whatever, like, yeah, your embodiment. I mean, they love you, you know, it's not that they don't love you, but it's like this weird like, oh no, like he's gonna make me like, you know, he's gonna like tie me down and, you know, say all these things to me and make me like lose who I am, like, you know, like that really kind of and it's like the whole time you're like, no, we are on the same page, it's just that we really haven't talked, you know. So it's like you don't really even understand how much I agree with you on everything you say and stuff. It's because you're like judging yourself with this Eight of Wands here that you, and the Queen of Swords, because you're really defensive and boundaried and not opening up, that you feel this way about me and shit like that. So again, it's a lot of like mental instability, which is not, you know, again, judgment in reverse here. I don't think even God is really judging them for it, because I think that it's probably equivalent to like the type of behavior people have allowed them to carry, and then also like the type of behavior that, you know, they probably were abused as a kid as well. You know, they probably were nurtured by this thought process. So yeah, I think deep down that they are taking their time. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, yeah, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So let's look into that. But when we have the Hierophant, yeah. So I feel like maybe they're coming to a place of purity before they can manifest this new beginning with you. Seven of Pentacles, or yeah, which means that they're going to apologize, I feel like, or just kind of tie into something that conversated in the past, you know. Yeah, I keep getting signs and synchronicities and stuff. So Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yo, okay, maybe they're anxious This could be you. Maybe you're anxious about money, or maybe I think they're anxious about money. I don't think this is you. I think you're a very free spirit. I think you're financially stable, you're mentally stable, and you're emotionally stable. And they're constantly anxious about money, and that's because they have no faith in God. Yeah, like, they really just don't. And that's because they honestly, I feel the reason they feel this way is because they haven't really been introduced they've probably been introduced to higher powers in this really like shitty way. And I get that because I've been around people who, you know, from a really young age, who would push that almost like as an agenda, as opposed to something that was supposed to help or guide you. So yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, yeah. I think it's a really big thing with them. And, if that's not it, then we have the star in reverse. So like, maybe they just can't see clearly, you know? Well, actually that clarifies it, because it's like, they see you because of maybe what you've come across. It's like both of you like know who you are, but because of the trust issues from other people, yeah, it's crazy because y'all are on the same exact freaking wavelength. But because other people, we have the moon in reverse. Yeah, it's like other people have thrown off your intuition, you know? You have the 9 of Cups in reverse, yeah. So both of y'all, it's not just one person or the other person, it's both of y'all, okay? They've thrown off intuition, they've abused you, they've manipulated you, they've exemplified you, they've excruciatingly, like, painfully, like, tortured you in like this emotional, maybe even physical and mental state, so mental way. So I'm not surprised that they view like that they're acting like this. But we do have the Hanged Man, so what they're experiencing now, like I said, they were going through a dark night. So by the way, a dark night of the soul is basically when you kind of I'm surprised actually. Let me do a quick shuffle. I'm gonna just see what pops out for the sake, and then I'll explain what Dark Night of the Soul is, because I don't know if I've done that on my channel. And of course, only take what resonates. But I feel this is the general. This is generally a collective reading at this time. So I'm just curious what's gonna pop out of the deck. Clarifying the... Oh wow. So we have the 7 of Cups in reverse. And like I said, okay, so yeah, the Dark Night of the Soul with the 7 of Cups in reverse. Oop. It's telling me to pull more cards, and you might be surprised. You have the Chariot in reverse, yeah. Whoa. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna grab the cards that I saw. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. We have this card. Not gonna look at that other card. The Hermit and this one. Okay, great. Yeah, so with the Magician and the Hermit, I feel like they're figuring out a way. We have the Queen of Cups on top and Queen of Wands in reverse. I feel like they're figuring out a way to have a baby with you. Wow. With the Chariot in reverse though, I think that's clarifying exactly why they're going through the Dark Night of the Soul. They haven't fruitfully trekked out to, you know, figure out how to have this baby with you, or maybe converse with you. But I definitely feel some baby energy here. especially with the Magician, the Six of Cups. Or maybe they just want to be like really loving, but I definitely feel like baby energy in this. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Like, Spirit's not granting them this fountain, you know, until they have the spiritual awakening here with the Hanged Man upright. Y'all give me 1 second. Wow, this is a really long reading. Let's see. Yeah, but I'll be right back. Okay. By the way, have I mentioned, Soul Tribe, that I really freaking love you? Because I really freaking do. I really do. And I know you guys, you know, you folks might not believe how much, but I really do. We have the High Priestess. Yeah, so, they're gonna come out in High Priestess mode. Very serene, very calm, very collected. They're gonna have connection with Divine Spirit, and that's the truth. That's all the truth that they're gonna need to you know, make that decision to move towards you in a better in a more on the same wavelength type of communication. Okay, and yeah, that's pretty much all I have for y'all. I'm trying to see. We can pull another card actually from the deck, from the messages deck, just because there's a little bit more on this. Oh wow. Yeah. See, they're asking for forgiveness. How long will I wait for you? Wow. I'm still, this is you to them. As soon as I pulled out the do forgive me, I'm still on over the hurt I feel caused by you. Maybe I'll forgive you, so hopefully we'll be together in no time. Yeah, and I think you're letting them know, rest beautifully, you deserve time to breathe. So I think you're telling them, like, listen, I'm not over it, you know? I'm not over what you did to me. And I think they understand that. And that's why you're telling them to rest, because they'll need this clarity. Yeah, they need this peace of mind to come to the light, to receive truth from, you know, higher existences aside from human perspective of their own coming, you know, or their own of their own fruition, of their own, you know, of their own, like, whatever bullshit they're coming up with. It's not the truth. So yeah, I think that's why, you know, you're telling them, no, like, don't do what you did last time, because I know how easy it is for you to do that again to me. Take time. Don't communicate with me. Don't communicate with me until you feel like And what are they saying back? I feel you holding me all the damn time. Excuse the cursing. Forgive me, my love is too strong. So it's like they wanna come towards you, but it's like they're not in great energy right now. So every time they come towards you, it's like they forget that you were so hurt by them. So that's what's going on right now. But again, the outcome we pulled from the tarot is that they're gonna come out in High Priestess. They're gonna come out with God, holding hands with God. And at the end of this particular reading, you know, I want to give thanks to my higher power, your higher power, our higher power, for thanks for everything you've given us on this earthly realm. I forgive anything you felt I've done wrong, and you forgive me for anything you felt I've done wrong. And hopefully we will come to an agreement in the way it's supposed to. Amen and bless.